Assalamu alaikum. Peace, everybody. Welcome to Black Wealth Empowerment Live, the Hangout. I am Rodney Assad Muhammad, your courage coach. And we want to thank you for joining us on this week's edition of Black Wealth Empowerment. You are absolutely positively in the right place at the right time, taking the right action. Now, some of you are just now joining. It's your very first time being on Black Wealth Empowerment. Well, welcome. This is a great place for you to be. We welcome you. I mean, we're so happy that you're here. But those of you that have been here with us for a while, we are really excited to see you all coming back repeatedly to pick up those tips, those techniques, get that mindset shift that you need in order to take your life, your business, and your income to the next level. So again, thank you for joining us at Black Wealth Empowerment. And what we want you to do right now, right on the top of this broadcast, we want you to share, share, share. Let somebody know right now that we are live. So put hashtag BWE Hangout, we are live, join us. Again, BWE Hangout, we are live, join us. Why do you want us to do that, Brother Rodney? What do you want us, Coach? I mean, what's the point of sharing this? Because you don't want to hide this light, this information on the bushel basket. One thing I learned, brothers and sisters, a very powerful principle, and some of you might have heard this, but I'm gonna give this is a powerful tip that I think you deserve to know, is that, you know, money follows service. Money follows service. If you can help enough other people get what they want, you'll absolutely be able to get what you want. I'll say that again. If you can help enough other people get what they want, you'll absolutely get what you want. See, money follows service. This is the Jesus principle, right? Serve, 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 right? So when they came and said, oh, when were you hungry and I fed you not, when were you saying blah, 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 all that stuff, he said, inasmuch as you have not done it unto the least of these, or those you don't think that is important, you have also not done it unto me. Jesus ministered unto people, but if you understand, ministry is service. One thing, we get it all mixed up. We think, oh, man, I'm a minister. That means I get to talk and be important and look at me. I'm important. I'm better than everybody else. I'm up here. You're down there. No, no, no. Ministry is service. So anytime you administer aid to somebody, you're not asking for help. You're actually giving them assistance. So we want to share this broadcast, share this stream, and let people know that we are live right now. Why? Because you want to help somebody else get to a higher state, a higher platform in their life. And I'm telling you, when everybody's growing and developing in their lives, I promise you, brothers and sisters, we'll grow and develop. Like attracts like. It's a beautiful thing. So one thing you want to do right now is let somebody know that we're on live. Again, I'm Rodney Assad Muhammad. I want to know who you are. See, it's not enough for you to learn about us, you know, and what we're doing. We want to learn about you. So before we get to ask you about yourself, I want to swing it over to one of our co-hosts, our sister in empowerment. This sister's been doing some powerful, great stuff. And I mean, I'm just so proud of her, her family, and what they've been doing. I mean, just awesome. It warms my heart when I see people doing things that they're passionate about, and they do it with a smile. And this sister smiles. You know, I think the world could be falling apart, coming to an end, and the sky is falling. And this sister will have a smile on her face and let's make it happen. Look, maybe we get some sticks and hold it up, prop it up, or whatever. That's the right kind of attitude to break through situations that come in our lives. So when trials and tribulations show up, you have a good attitude, a powerful spirit, a smile on your face. It may be rough, it may be hard. You may be crying at the same time. But sister, with an attitude like this is how you persevere. This is the attitude you want to have. So I'm gonna swing it over to our one of our co-hosts, our membership coordinator. See, she coordinates. Our membership coordinator, Sister Brandy Muhammad. Sister Brandy, go ahead and chime on in right now. Give them a word from our membership coordinator.
Yes, sir. Thanks, Brother Rodney. Appreciate it. Praise be to Allah. We are here. We are live and in action. I'm excited to be here. I believe, Brother Rodney, if I'm correct, it's like episode 114. Is that true? Is that correct?
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Wow. So if anybody knows about the Holy Quran shows the 114th surah is the last surah, right? That doesn't mean that we're done. That means that we're just beginning and we're starting the process all over again. 114.
That's right.
Listen, I'm excited to be here. I'm hoping that you're excited to be here too, members, because we have another powerhouse episode of Black Wealth Empowerment. It's coming to you. And each week we take the time out to commit, to be ready to speak to you all, to share our information that we have, and with the goal of you sharing your information with us as well. So that's why we look forward to seeing your information on Facebook, in the private message, in the private group, to, you know, just share information. Give us the nuggets that you've seen that we've shared with you, and also share nuggets that you would like to share with us. The information is vast and we can't give it all to you in an hour, but as a community, as members that we are, we can all work together in harmony in order to achieve the successful goals that we're looking to do. Brother Rodney, I'm gonna send it back to you. I appreciate you, members. Glad you're here for the Hour of Power. Peace.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much, Sister Brandy. The hour of power, brothers and sisters. That's what you're engaged in right now. The hour of power. So what we want to do, we want to take an hour of broadcast, right? We used to do 2 hours or more, but we decided to chunk it down. Let's package it up just tight, real tight, right? And so that way we can give you maximum information in a very short period of time. See, one thing I found out, Sister Brandy, you know this, that if it takes too long, you're probably burning it. If it takes too long, you're probably burning it. It shouldn't take too long. There's the right time. There's not enough time, and it's all like smushy and there's too much time. So you got to find that sweet spot, right? That sweet spot, right? And so once you find that sweet spot, then you're baking it at the right time. And we found that 1 hour is just enough. I mean, maybe you could push it to 1 hour and 9 minutes, but just enough to when you get the information you need, and you can move out on it like immediately. And get to work and get busy. Now, brothers and sisters, today's broadcast, this 114th broadcast, beautiful thing, Sister Brandy said that, is the best is yet to come. The best is yet to come. Brothers and sisters, I know you want to do your very best. I know you want to be your very best. I know somewhere deep down inside your soul, you believe, I'm the best at what I do. You should have that kind of attitude. Now, I'm not saying better than. That's a difference. That's a difference. Not better than. Best. See, it's an attitude. It's an attitude we want to have. I'm the best at what I do. Now, that's not necessarily true. I'm just going to say that to you. That's not necessarily true. But that's not the point. Don't get caught up in that. Whatever. Let everybody else figure out whether you're the best or not. But you got to make sure that your personal integrity, personal work ethic, just all the stuff that's inside of you that says, I'm the best at what I do. Now, in order to say that, there's another component that comes with that, means test and tried, and then prove it. Test, tried, prove it. See, to say I'm the best, then that means somebody else comes along and says, let's see. And then you get a chance to prove whether you're best. Now, that's going to give you some data. It's not about competition. It's about being creative. When you find somebody else doing that same thing in that same arena, and they're doing it at a higher level, or they're getting better or more maximum results, that's your opportunity to say, I got to get better now so I can be my best, so I can be the best. Hope y'all follow me on this. So the best is yet to come. Now, when we get into this content, when we get into this dialogue, brothers and sisters, God willing, Allah willing, we're going to go to some areas I know some people didn't expect. Because to say the best is yet to come assumes something. It assumes something. And so, brothers and sisters, thank you for joining us on the Hour of Power of Black Wealth Empowerment. Now, again, if you're not sharing this, you need to be sharing. There's some buttons, I believe, up, down, over there. What, that down there, Brother Darrell? Some buttons to share this. The up top, or what? The buttons up top? All right, the buttons up top. So you want to go up there and share. Let people know, brothers and sisters, we're on this broadcast. Now, if you're watching a replay, you can still share. You can share the YouTube feed. Put it on your timeline and Facebook. Let people know, hey, I watched this powerful broadcast. It really helped me out. I learned a lot of great tips. This is beneficial. I believe you could benefit too. One thing I found, you all, Sister Brandy, I know you might know this, Brother Darrell would know this as well, is that when you see somebody getting some very empowered results in their life and they share a tip with you, it actually, see, the fact that they're getting great results actually gives them another level of credibility. And when I teach my different classes and seminars, oh, by the way, brothers and sisters, I'll just say this right now. I'm on my way to the East Coast next week. So I'll be going out to the East Coast next week, just tearing up the Eastern Seaboard, just blazing it out. We're going to empower some people. We got 5 days of empowerment. We're going to go all up the East Coast, all the way up to Maine. We're going to get to the tip of the country. You can't go too more far than that. You'll be in Nova Scotia or Iceland or something up that way. And so so we go. The coaches taking it to the East Coast. We go blaze it out, God willing, and do some powerful things. But one thing I tell I like to say to my students is that if you can really engage the content that we're covering, and really take it upon yourself to really implement these strategies, you can then add another level of credibility. So when you tell somebody something, they're not just hearing you say it, they hear your results saying it. People say, let your results speak for you. Speak for you. I tell you one thing, they say actions speak louder than words. Well, results speak louder than actions. Because you can do a lot of action, take a lot of action. Oh, look at me, I'm doing this. I said, that's like running around in place and you real tired, you sweaty, but that don't mean you ran a marathon. I'm looking at you, you sweaty, you tired, like, whoo, I need some water. You're like, you got the outfit on, the whole shot. And we looking at you like, man, you look like you ran a marathon. But the results that you didn't run them, you stood in place, you jogged up and down, okay, you're done. So the power is really that not in me saying I did it, not in me having all the external trappings of having done some things, because that can be fraud, faked and fudged too. But the actual results, the tangible results. I think he's back. Say the tangible
mic check.
Is that? Wait a minute. Is that our host?
The best is yet to come. The best is.
Is that how he did it? I think
he's yet to come.
Oh, there it goes. All right, you back here. Brother Daryl, we're going to swing it over to you while your microphone's live. So the brothers and sisters, our primary host, this is the brother who, I don't know, if you're not following him on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, MySpace, I don't even know what to do with MySpace, the telegraph machine, you got a pigeon, whatever it is, you want to make sure you lock in while brother Daryl Muhammad. See, he's got this program called 19 Secrets. I know he didn't say to say this, but this 19secrets.com, brother says, if you're not tapped in, tuned in, and turned up, you are missing out on something that's going at some point going to go away. You got to get turned in. But here's what I want you to do. I want you right now, brothers and sisters, just get ready. This is our primary host. This is the brother who brought this platform to us and it inspires some of us to even want to be involved in this. Our brother, our primary host, brother Daryl Muhammad, the king of marketing. That's what I'm going to call the king of marketing. Brother Daryl, swing it over to you, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much, brother Rodney Assad. Thank you, sister Brandy. God has things to happen so we can show our greatness forth, right? Sometimes we're not going to do it because, we kind of humble like that. But I thank God for you all for taking over. And that's just what time it is. It's time for those of us when our number is called to step up. And it's your time, brothers and sisters. Your number is being called. Your number is called every day when God allows you to wake up, and then he calls you throughout the day. And we're calling you right now to step up, because now is the time. We have a very, very powerful subject tonight. The best is yet to come. See, that's a mindset. That's a mental positioning, right? You got to position your mind before your body can show up in any particular space and time, brothers and sisters. So we're here once again, broadcast number 114, on our way to 214, on our way to 314. We're going to continue until, as the great Jim Rohn said, how long? Until, brothers and sisters. That's the only way we're going to have Black economic empowerment. There is no due date. There is no final day. How long are we going to do this? Until. How long do you want your seed to last into the future? Until the hereafter comes. Until this world is completely gone. That should be our answer. And if that is our answer, then we have to do something in this present time. We have to do something with our life that would help in making that a reality. And if that's our mindset, as it should be, then you always should know that the best is yet to come, no matter what the current situation looks like in our lives. We have to have that mindset, brothers and sisters. That's why brother Rodney comes back week after week. Sister Brandy comes back week after week, because they're in anticipation of the best, because it's yet to come. If this is the best that we have, if this is the best that we can obtain, then we wouldn't even do this another broadcast. We wouldn't have gone, back. And we talked about we're gonna break 100. We said we're gonna break 52 like the minister. We're gonna break 52 broadcasts. We want to copy our minister. We almost had 152.
That's right.
We're at 152. We're at 114, brothers and sisters. And we come back week after week after week. Why? Because we know that the best is yet to come for Black Wealth Empowerment. We know the best is yet to come for you. But we got to make sure that you know that the best is yet to come. Hit those tabs, brothers and sisters. Hit them. Blow them up. See, can you break them? Hashtag BW Hangout and put your message in there. Right? Just put your message in there. Share this stream. On the replay, you hit the little buttons down at the bottom on YouTube, on our YouTube channel. If you're watching on the replay, hit the Twitter. Hit the G+. Right? Hit the G+. Hit the Facebook. And hit it over and over and over again. Right? If we want to be successful, we have to do what successful people do. We have an exciting message for you tonight. We're going to hear from my Sister Brandy. She's going to bring us a powerful message. Right? She's going to bring us a powerful message. This is a topic that she suggested. So Allah God must have put that on our heart along with a message. So I can't wait to hear from her. Right? Because see, she came up with that subject. Right? God put that on her heart, in her spirit, because he's trying to tell her something. And if you're about sharing, brothers and sisters, if you understand the power of sharing, then you know anything of good that God gives you, he doesn't give it to you for you to keep it to yourself, because he's not a selfish God. He gives it to you of good so you can share with other people. Share it with other people. He didn't say you had to blow up first. That's what you said. He didn't say you had to buy a new suit, new clothes, an outfit so you can look like what God has put on your heart. That's what you're saying. Right? It's never too early to deliver a good message. It has nothing to do with you and I, brothers and sisters. If Brother Rodney had to wait until the best to show up for him to come on Black Wealth Empowerment, he wouldn't come on. If I had to wait until the best is yet to come, if I had to wait for that best that we're going to talk about tonight, we wouldn't have had one broadcast. Right? If Sister Brandy had to wait for the best to show up, we wouldn't be here, and you wouldn't be here either, brothers and sisters. So you have to perpetuate that. You have to share the streams. You have to get in a private, elusive, exclusive Facebook group so you can put your information in there throughout the week. I do it. Brother Rodney Assad do it. And now our members are stepping up and going live in the group. See, if you don't come on your own, right, then we're going to come get you.
Come get you.
If not, we going that's right. If not, we going to void out your membership, because you've proven to us to pay with us. This is not worthy of your time and effort. Right? But we're tapping on the show. We got a sisters coming on here, hopefully this week. Right? We had Sister Lynette come on about gold. You have Sister Denise come on. Right? We're going to let the sisters go first. And then the brothers are going to come on. And we're going to come on live and deliver a message. So thank you, Brother Rodney. Thank you, Sister Brandon. You keep on covering down for your brother. And you keep on stepping up and stepping out. Showing up and showing out. Because that's what time it is. Right? You only see those that step out in front. Everybody else you don't even see, because they're hiding somewhere. They're lost in the shadow of those who step up. All right? So let's swing it over to Sister Brandy. Sister Brandy, tell them what they need to do in that private, elusive, exclusive Facebook group. I told them they need to hit the tabs. I told them they need to hit the tabs back here. But it's something you need to do right now in the group. And let's bring on those new members. Go ahead and vet them right quick. We didn't do that last week. Let's go ahead and bring them on so they won't think we forgot about them. All right?
Yes, sir. Absolutely. So just real quick, believers and members, all you have to do is, what we're looking for is your name, your mosque that you attend, or church, synagogue. If you're in a study group, also put that information in. If you're in a fraternity, sorority, whatever group or organization you're with, put that information into the group page, and we will approve it. So then we can also announce who you are and also add your business information. So add the name of your business, your website, the telephone number, however you want us to reach you and get connected to you. Put that information in the page. Really simple. I'll do it myself. I'll ask you to do the same thing. Once again, your name. If you go to a mosque or church, put that information in. Your business information. If you choose for people not to call you, just leave your website, your email, whatever you want to put in there to let us know who you are and what you're doing in your business. We would love to approve and post it and share it. I think Brother Rodney's doing that tonight. So hurry up and do it, because you know he don't have a lot of time in his life being the courage coach. He might have to jump on the call soon. So get busy, family. We're looking forward to it. Peace.
Come on. That's right. Oh. Okay.
All right. Thank you, Sister Brandy. Right. Thank you, Sister Brandy. Appreciate that. So come back in about 5 minutes and go ahead and announce those 2 members, and we're going to get started. We're at the bottom of the hour. The hour of power is almost over, brothers and sisters. It's almost over. All right. But we got a message for you. Right. The best is yet to come. That should motivate you. You know, Courage Coach, I learned this from one of my network marketing members, Mr. David Monetier. He said, I'm excited about what we've done already in our business, but I'm even more excited on what we're gonna do. See, brother, says you have to be more excited in the future than you are of the past. See, that's one of the nuances that the Courage Coach can tell you. See, that's one of the tricks that you can use, the mental hacks that you can use, the emotional hacks that you and I can use to help us to press forth to that next level. If you're excited with what you have, you should, always be excited, more excited on what is yet to come than what we already have. See, that does a lot for us. I mean, that's so powerful, Courage Coach. I mean, that is so powerful. That keeps you from getting complacent. That keeps you from getting arrogant. That keeps you from becoming all the things that's going to erode at your progress, going to even erode at your current accomplishments. Right? So be excited, brothers and sisters. We're excited for what, is yet to come in our lives. We're excited. You should be. And let me tell you, and I'm going to swing it over to Courage Coach, let him expound on this so he can go bottom of the hour. He can say his piece on the subject. But, a lot of times, brothers and sisters, we have to learn. We have to learn how to before we become. We have to learn how to before we become. We have to learn how to manufacture excitement. We have to learn how to manufacture happiness. We have to learn how to manufacture gratitude until it just becomes a part of us, until we become walking gratitude, until we become walking happiness, until we become walking excitement. But until then, if we don't have it already, we have to learn how to manufacture it. That's what peak performers do. That's what the athletes do. They call it get in the zone. That's what entertainers do, right? They get in the zone. They're manufacturing, or they're tapping into that motivation. They're tapping into that level of peak performance. So let's swing it over to Courage Coach while Sister Brandy is vetting those members, and then we'll bring them on, and then we'll go deeper into our subject. The best is yet to come, brothers and sisters. All right, take it away, Courage Coach. All yours.
Yes, sir, Brother Darrell. Am I doing my thing now? Is it my turn? Like, oh, you're on, my lights are on, you're on. Okay, all right. Praise be to Allah. Brothers and sisters, thank you so much for joining us once again. I'm Rodney Assad Muhammad, your Courage Coach. Now, I got to say this. Because we got a lot of new members just coming in, just watching for the first time. Why are you the Courage Coach? Because I believe that on the other side of your lack of courage, our lack of courage, my personal lack of courage to attack and go after those things that are blocks and hindrances and stop points and whatever those things are in my life. On the other side of that is where my greatness is, where my real life is. On the other side of our willingness to be courageous, to go out and go after things that are important to us. And so that's really what separates the haves from the have-nots at the end of the day. I know sometimes it is familial ties and other things like that. But at some point, somewhere along the line, somebody had to go after something. I know it's easy to throw off on people who are wealthy when you're not, and they must have did something nefarious to get it. And, those evil, wealthy people, and thinking like that will keep you broke. I guarantee you, you will stay broke because you don't want to be one of those evil people. But here's the trick, brothers and sisters. One of the real, not trick isn't a trick, but here's the real deal behind it all is that in your mind, you got to know that you deserve the very best, that you want to be the very best. And then you got to be willing to say, you know what, I want to go to the hard places. I want to go to and explore the difficult places. So today's broadcast is the best is yet to come. Now, I'm going to flip this around a little bit psychologically because I want you to really hone in on this thing. I want you to hone in on this thing. The best is yet to come. I struggle with this topic, you all. I do. I struggle with it. Not because I don't have anything to say about it, but because the title itself can be a little misleading if you're not careful with the language. The best is yet to come. As if you're hoping for something to come later on. This is like believing in the pie in the sky after you die. That, oh, you're going to get your heaven later. So be careful. This is not what we're saying here. Just understand that. Watch. It's not the best is yet to come. Your best is actually behind you already. But you didn't pick it up. You didn't grab it. You didn't go after it. You didn't go get it. You didn't drive to it. You didn't activate. You didn't study. You didn't read. You didn't apply. Something we didn't do along the line when we missed our best. But here's how powerful the topic is. I mean, just feel me on this now. The best is yet to come, because here's the real power in that statement. Because I don't want you to get thinking about, oh, it's going to come. I'm going to get mine. I'm going to get mine. It's coming. Oh, the Lord going to bless me one day. It's going to come. It's coming. I can feel it in my bones. My hand is itching. I'm going to get some money. Come on. Get out of that. You know where the best is at? Where the best is yet to come. You know what yet is? Let me give you the power of yet. Yet is right now. Right now, right now, right every second, right now. Here's yet. I've got your yet moments coming right now. Look, they just firing off. All the yet moments are firing off right now. Every second that goes by is a yet moment. Your yet, right? Your best is yet to come. Mm-hmm. Your best is every moment. You get a chance. I get a chance. We get a chance to actually demonstrate our very best selves every second, minute, and hour of the day. We get an opportunity to be our very best, to demonstrate the best possible choices, to make the best decision. Every second we get an opportunity. So here's the thing. If you decide you're going to watch a 3-hour television program, your best, that was 3 hours of your best gone. If you decide, hey, you know what, I'm going to take an extra some naps and whatnot, just know that's your best right there. Your best, all your best just went right out the nap window with all that was your best right there. So the reason why it's yet to come is because we keep squandering our right nows. The problem is we're squandering our right nows. You don't have to worry about your best being yet to come. Make right now the best. Make right now that moment that you say, you know what, this is the moment. I'm doing it right here, right now. Let me just go ahead and grab that book right now. Okay, man, I may have my favorite program on, but I'm going to have my book in my hand and go, oh, I like that. Let me pause that for a minute. Let me write that down. That's heavy right there. Multitask if you got to, something, but don't sit there and waste your time doing things that absolutely do not matter at the end of the day, and then wake up the next day and say, you know what, one day I'm gonna make it. One day I'm gonna hit the lotto. You might as well go there. One day I'm gonna hit the lotto. One day it's my time gonna come. That's really, brother. So I gotta tell you, that's broke conversation. That's broke thinking, broke dialogue, broken existence. If you're constantly thinking that your right now is going to come later on. Well, let me do it again. Watch. If you think that your right now is coming later on, you got it all confused. Make your right now that right now moment. Make today that right now. Do you know, I'll say this. Let me speak to this right now. Brother Dale, Sister Brandy, y'all just feel me on this right here. There is something, my late wife, Sister Tanya Muhammad, may Allah be pleased with our sister. I travel, all over the place, and And so she made something from a laptop that fit over the screen. I could fold it down and boom, and cool. It was a nice little thing. I had a little pad I put in there, and it was something that she made. She just sold it for me. Cool, oh, awesome. And I was like, man, this would be nice, something people could use for their laptops or something like this, an idea, whatever, blah blah blah. And I said, man, I should probably go ahead and do that and make this thing. And I believe it could be something people would use, And this is 4 years ago now, like almost 4 years ago. And so I had it. I've been using it for 3-4 years. And I said, man, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna do that, But I got this, let me go do that. I gotta go here, I'm flying there, I gotta go here, I'm going there, I'm doing this, doing that, I got this other business I created, doing this, got these projects, these books, all this stuff. I'm gonna do that. Every time I grab my laptop, I say, I got it. It's there. I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And I'm looking at people in the airport, I'm like, man, they could use that. That'd be, man. Almost 4 years later, brothers and sisters, do you know this past week I'm almost done with the actual mock-up, the prototype. This is all me now. I'm not letting my wife do nothing. I'm doing all. I measured it out with the measuring, and I'm cutting fabric, and I'm doing all these design elements, making sure stuff okay, it'll wrap like that. I'm gonna have this here, and I'm taking pictures along the way, because I'm gonna be able to document this stuff. So later on, when it's this multi-million-dollar thing, I'll have all the beginning parts so people can see, oh, you started grimy. It was like, man, you was ashy to classy. Exactly. Right. It wasn't an overnight thing, whatever. But here's what I'm trying to say. This right now could have been right back then. I had the idea. Allah put the idea on my mind almost 4 years ago. Now, here's the dangerous part. If I didn't feed on it constantly, touch it almost every day, keep it in my mind, and own it, somebody else would have done it. There have been other things that have been done, nothing like it. Somebody else would have done it. Because here's the thing, what you don't use, you lose. When the Most High God blesses you with an idea, a thought, it's your opportunity to move out on it. We say, well, somebody's already done it. Don't worry about it. It's not about that. You probably got the idea so that you can do it better, take it to a higher level. See, somebody was doing computers before Steve Jobs did a computer. Yes, they were. Somebody had an operating system before Steve Jobs had it. Yes, they did. Somebody was doing phones before Steve Jobs did, and the crew did a phone. Somebody was doing phones before that. But he flipped it and said, but you can do it better, faster, stronger. Brothers and sisters, you cannot wait. Your best is yet to come, but your yet is right now. Don't let these moments, these yet moments, these seconds tick off our lives, and we neglect to live in our fullness. I could have did this years ago, y'all. Now, when it's a multi-million-dollar company, and we done sold millions of these things, Brother Daryl, Sister Brandy, and we gonna keep it independent. We ain't even going Shark Tank with it. I learned enough about Shark Tank to know, man, it's really about making the right phone calls to the right people. And if we partner with the right folks, we can do the same thing they do. It ain't that serious. We Muhammad. And so, but here's the thing, because Elijah Muhammad told us before there was a Shark Tank, and before any of them people even had a dime, he told us to enter into international trade and commerce for the benefit of ourselves, our family, and our nation. That's what he said to us. So we didn't have to wait for Mark Cuban to become rich or Damon John to become rich. We didn't have to wait for that. They just following a blueprint we were already given and showing us how it can be done. So, brothers and sisters, when I come back to you all, inshallah, real soon, with the prototypes and everything's done, the patents are done, everything's done, and we start moving them units, I want you to think back, say, dang, Brother Rodney, Coach, you could have been here 4 years ago. You had a multi-million-dollar idea you sat on for 3 and 4 years. Why did you do that? Because I was thinking that my best was yet to come. Your yet moment is already in here. It's already right here. But you got to take advantage of it. Brothers and sisters, I am Rodney Assad Muhammad, your courage coach. Remember, no matter what else you do in life, you must always remember to move in the right now yet moment. So you don't have to wait for your hereafter. The hereafter is here now for my people. So says the Elijah Muhammad. Cultivate the courage to roar. Peace.
All right, all right, all right. Thank you, Brother Rodney. Thank you, Brother Rodney. That is right. That is exactly right, brothers and sisters. You know, when we get information, when we hear quotes, when we see titles, right, then that's just the surface. I mean, that's just something so it can frame, you know, frame something in your mind. But the question is, how deep does that subject go? How deep of an understanding can I glean from the subject being addressed? And that's what Brother Rodney Assad just did for us, brothers and sisters. He showed us how you take a title, a subject, information, thoughts in your brain that just pop up as an idea, like his product, as an idea. But until you move on it in the present time, then yet to come will never come. It will never come. It'll never come into the presence, right? So that's what we got to understand as Black people, brothers and sisters. I'm telling you, this platform, the content we bring is so powerful. But you can't treat it like anything else that you view. You can't treat it like a football game or sports activity, you know, sports program on TV. You just can't. Because what you see is what you see. Is not much more deeper to it. And if it is, you know, it's not anything that can really benefit you. Everything that we share can benefit you, brothers and sisters, right? We can benefit you. We got our sisters coming on here in a few more minutes. We're gonna let her bring on our new members. I'll come back and say a few words, but we gonna let Sister Brandy drop the mic today. We're gonna let her drop the mic, but we're gonna send it over to her right now so she can give you some instructions on what to do with our new members. So let's swing it over to Sister Brandy. Sister Brandy, you ready? Or is Brother Rodney, you doing it? I see some notes in the chat. Brother Rodney, you doing it? Because she getting her notes together. She got to make sure. Who ready? Sister Brandy, you gonna do it now, or you try and get ready for your TED talk? What you trying to do?
That's all right. Getting ready for the TED talk. Brother Rodney can go ahead. I've already approved those members, so it's his turn. Yep, thanks.
All right.
So what am I supposed to be doing? I'm not sure. I just finished talking, and I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing anymore. I just work here. I don't even know. I'm supposed to work here.
Right.
All right. So we want to approve the members, so they all been vetted and everybody's good to go. And I'm not gonna be letting no shenanigans in, Sister Brandy. Okay, it's gonna be on you. All right. So right now, what do we have here? We had a lot of people that decided they wanted to be a part of Black Wealth Empowerment. We got one person. We're gonna have to decline that because we don't do that. Oh, we don't decline that one too. You can't add people to the group, brothers and sisters. Appreciate your eagerness to want people to be involved in something that you're involved in. That's absolutely phenomenal. It's optimum. That's what we want. But invite people in. Don't jump them in. Invite them in. Now, some areas, some things you can say, hey, everybody needs to be a part of this. That's fine. And then people can get out if they want to. But something like this, you want to give people the opportunity because what'll happen is if you put them in something they didn't ask to be a part of, then the credibility or the connection to it goes down exponentially because they're like, I didn't ask to be here. And that's a different kind of attitude when somebody says, no, I fought to be here. I requested to be in here. It's a different kind of attitude you'll have when you decided this is what you want to do versus somebody made you do it, right? And it's a difference. My children, my fourth, fifth child, they decided to go to college. I didn't say you had to. I didn't go to college like that. I didn't, school was whatever it was. And so, but I never told them you have to go to college. And I'm saying, whatever, just live your life. Do what you feel like you want to do with your life because it's your life at the end of the day. And so, but they decided they wanted to go to college and got themselves in college, did everything they do with the paperwork and all that. And I didn't have to deal with none of it. I'm like, this is what you want to do. You have to show this what you want to do with your life. So it is with being part of Black Wealth Empowerment. Brothers and sisters, tell somebody about it. Say, hey, you need to get down with Black Wealth Empowerment. Go to the website and go ahead and request to be a member. You want to find out what's going on, say locked into some stuff they're sharing in the broadcast. All right. And that way they'll value it a lot more if they take the step themselves. All right, that's the point. So we have Brother Andre Darden in the this Brother Andre is a member. He's a member of a lot of good groups. It looks like he's doing some powerful stuff. I think I'm liking what Brother Andre got going on. So Brother Andre, we want to welcome you. If you watch the broadcast, welcome Brother Andre. We got Kibu Aaron. Ooh, self-employed. I like when I see self-employed. That's when you hire you. You got a corporation, you always hire you. All right, hire you. And so they got some member of support small business, Black-owned businesses. Oh man, Cable Aaron looking like they're doing some powerful stuff. Welcome. Got Layla Blackman. Welcome, Sister Layla. Look like she's in some powerful member groups and Oh, Sister Michelle X in the house. Sister Michelle, we want to welcome you. Maurice Marlowe Jr. See, that's when you know you're doing it. You got a name like that's a powerhouse name, Maurice Marlowe Jr. You say, Maurice is in the house. Peace, Brother Maurice. Welcome to Black Wealth Empowerment. We got Lily Walker. Lily Walker is now a member of Black Wealth Empowerment, the live hangout. We got James L. Fisher. James L. Fisher, look like Brother James is doing some powerful stuff as well. Married man, it's a beautiful thing. And then Jedediah Eloah. I have to pronounce that right. Jedediah, if I pronounce that wrong, just correct us in the group. Look like Jedediah is doing some powerful things. A lot of members, some very powerful groups too. Economic empowerment groups and things like that. Very, very powerful person. So that's our members right now. We add, look, brothers and sisters, when you see the name pop up in the private exclusive Facebook group, just send them a quick message. Hey, welcome to the Black Wealth Empowerment family. You know, please share your business, what you into, what kind of services you might have, or just a quick tip or something you want to provide to the members. You want to do that. We want to get the membership activated. Want to get them activated, get them moving. Because at the end of the day, if you don't have any income, your wealth is down, guess whose fault it is? The white man. No, we ain't gonna say it. It's yours, brothers. This is mine. There are too many people doing too many powerful things, because at the end of the day, who does Jay-Z blame for the fact that him and Beyonce got almost $1 billion or so? Who do they blame? Who do they blame? It's someone's own fault. What, that he ain't got 100 billion? Okay, maybe that's what he say at the house. I don't know. But if you got $5 and somebody got $500,000, who do they blame that they only got 500,000? You see what I'm saying? It's a trick. It's a mind trick. Don't get caught up in that. Go after what you want to go after. Knock down every obstacle. Kick down every door you got to kick down in righteousness, and do whatever it is you got to do in order to get to where you need to go. Yeah, there's some blockage. There's some people don't want you in. That's fine. If they don't let you in the door, make a door. Build a door and then build a building behind the door and keep it pushing. Because at the end of the day, there's somebody that want to play ball with you. I'll tell you, somebody on this planet, there's 6-7 billion people, somebody want to play ball. Your job is to find out who want to play ball. Like I say, who want to play in your sandbox with you. Right? So just keep that in mind, brothers. So welcome those of you who are now new members. Get in there. Let us know what's going on with you, what business you got. And we look forward to interacting with you as we go forward. Brother Joe, I'm going to swing it back over to you.
All right. Thank you very much, Brother Rodney Assad. Thank you. Brothers and sisters, we're almost at that time now. We're going to go into our subject a little bit deeper, right? We go deeper and deeper as the broadcast goes on. We go deeper and deeper. We call it deep dive, right? We go deeper and deeper into it, brothers and sisters. You're getting a lot of good, solid information here. I mean, we're watching Brother Rodney and Sister Brandy, and we're watching our members, individual members grow. Watching Sister Denise grow. Now she's on social media, going live every day. Now she's on Instagram, I mean, we're just watching them grow, brothers and sisters. We want to watch and see you grow. You can't grow, as the Bible says, and hide your light underneath a bushel basket. You can't do that, right? So we want you to take this information, not this motivation. Take this information, let it inspire you, give you inspiration, which is the essence of life, give you inspiration to go out here and do what we need to do. Do what you need to do, brothers and sisters. That's what Brother Rodney's doing in the background. So the Brandy, myself, other members, it's time for us to step up. Just get out there and do it, right? Get out there and do it, brothers and sisters. Make things happen. Make things happen in your life. We're pointing you in the right direction, right? You heard the saying during the gold rush, they wanted to get to California, and they just asked, which way is west? Which way is the gold rush? Go west, young man. Go west.
That's right.
Right? So the person that directed you didn't go, right? They might not even have gone to California before, but they just know that's the direction of west, and that's the direction of California. But you have to be the one who follow that instruction and go in that direction. That's what we do here. We're pointing you in the right direction, brothers and sisters. And we have our members come on live. We have them come on and join us here on Sundays so you can see. Sister, what's her name? Tia came on, right? showing you and telling you her story. So you know, so it's not gurus. It's just your brother and your sister that are coming on saying, BWE got me going. BWE took me to the next level. BWE pointed me in the right direction, and I took the steps necessary. And now, like Sister Tia, I have a book. Right? I have a book. So, brothers and sisters, we're waiting for your story. Right? What's your testimony? Right? You got to be tested to have a testimony. We have our sister coming up right now. She's our membership coordinator, but she was a member before she was a membership coordinator. She was an active member of Black Wealth Empowerment, Black W, Black Wealth Empowerment. Right? She was an active member, taking what we share on this platform, using it for bakery business. Right? Then we asked her, would you help us? She never done like this before. She's a baker. Right? She's a baker. She made bakers. She never done it before. See, when I told brothers and sisters, your job and my job is to say yes. When it's an opportunity to grow, and that you know that he's growing. That's what this sister does. Now she's a co-host. Now she's a membership coordinator. Now she's reaching out to you to get you involved. See, it's easier to ask people to get involved when that's what you've done, when that's the road that you've traveled, when you went from here to here. Easier for you to go back to where people are here and bring them further along. And that's what that sister's doing. We're happy to have her as part of the BWE family as a co-host here. And she's doing things, great things with her bakery business, and she's growing right before your eyes. All right. So let's turn it over to our sister so she can tell us the best is yet to come. Sister Brandy, take it away.
Thanks, Brother Darren, Brother Rodney. Praise be to Allah. Members, once again, I am excited to be here with you all this evening. So the topic that I had chosen and still have chosen is the best is yet to come. And the reason why I chose that topic was for us as members who are in the journey or in the process of either starting a business, been in business for a while, and or just new to the business experience, right? So let's start from the beginning. So if you're new in the business and like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm trying to get all this figured out, got a lot to do, trying to work it out. Then, like Brother Rodney said, he has a concept. He had a concept in his mind. So 4 years ago, he was just starting the concept. And so that was where he was. There's other people who are in the middle of the business. Then let's say Brother Darrell is already like advanced, right? Past these other two spots. So we got Brother Rodney. We'll just put ourselves out. So we have Brother Rodney here, starting a new concept at the beginning. Then myself, it kind of in the middle of the business, still trying to get it flowing properly the way I believe they should grow and flow. And then we have Brother Darrell, who's already made it to, whatever success he has chosen to make, right? So for me and Brother Rodney, we are in the stages of finding the best. And the reason why I say the best is yet to come, because wherever you are in business, you can always continue to grow from where you are. So let me just parse the word best. And best, in the definition online, of course, it says it's an adjective, and it says of the most excellent and effective or desirable type of quality. It's also an adverb, and the adverb is the highest degree or most. It's a noun, and noun for, once again, the word best is that which is the most excellent, outstanding, or desirable. And it's also a verb. And if you use it's outwit on the better of someone. That all laid out. We got Brother, just for a moment, we're going to say Brother Rodney right here, right? Sister Brandy, just for a moment, and Brother Darrell right here. So the best is yet to come. So we're all in the business doing the same thing at the same time. Let's say we're all into mortgages, or like Brother Darrell does, he deals with financial fitness, for lack of a better word, and real estate. And so once again, Brother Rodney's here, I'm here, and then Brother Darrell's here. If we use the word best in the adverb, excuse me, not an adverb. If we use it for where it says verb, outwit, on, better of someone, that was kind of in parentheses, of someone, we are striving to make our best to where Brother Daryl's best is, right? So he's here, and we're all trying to get to that level. And so for me in baking, I strive to always get better and better with my business and with my baking. And so I can start at this one level, just like anybody does. You start at one level, and then you always work up to be better and better as time goes on. So when Brother Rodney was saying earlier, don't get stuck on it's yet to come, because we envision the future and plan for the best to come. We just always, my point is, always work towards that plan and that goal. Another example, sometimes God takes things away from you, so he'll give you something better. So let me give an example of what I mean by that. So some years ago, maybe a couple years ago, we had this situation, right? We had this beautiful spot, right? And we had it for 10 years. Then, for some reasons that we don't have to have a discussion on now, we transitioned from there to another spot. The plan is, in 3 years, we'll get better, get the place that we were was nice. The next place, okay. The third place will be better than it was before. Everybody got that? So God takes things away, and he gives you better things at the proper time. You always have to be ready. Today I was at one of my sister friends' place. She does hair. So she was doing our oldest daughter's hair. And so it's like 3 or 4 of the juniors from the mosque. They don't really hang out. They're like 22. They're not coming around, or whatever the case is. And so one of the young ladies, she had parked. And the way she had parked, it was really illegal. Just follow me with this story. She had parked illegally. And so my sister friend was like, why is she parked like that? She acknowledged that she was in the wrong, parked the wrong way. So I said, Kanisha, find your parking spot, park, so then you can come in and share what you do. She just graduated in May, and she is a fashion designer. So she had some items in the car to share and show the people instantaneously. Within like 5 minutes, we had videos going live. We had Facebook Live, Instagram Live, because the millennials said Instagram was better live than Facebook. So we had that going, and she had to be in position to be her best, to be ready for the opportunity. Because she had the products that she had in her car and her garments that she made for people, she got sales. She also wore a t-shirt because it's all branded. She's trying to do this, raise like so much money by Tuesday, and she got her t-shirt business out. She also got her name and her brand out. But if she wasn't ready and prepared, her best wouldn't be coming. You see the message? You always have to be prepared, as Brother Daryl had just stated. Always be prepared for the next best thing, because you never know when it comes, where it'll come from. You just have to always be ready. The last example I'll give you, once again, the sister I was with this afternoon, she lives in Phoenix, actually, somewhere in Phoenix, like outskirts of Arizona, outside of Phoenix somewhere. But she comes here for 6 months out of the year to come and do hair. And so she's kind of stationed here. And so when she moved when she took her stuff this last time back to Phoenix, or Chatterton, is that what it's called, Brother Rodney? Mm-hmm. Something like that. Yeah. Okay. Wherever she lives, she had took all her stuff, and she was like, well, I don't know where I'm going to move to, because the shop that we were at, we had to kind of transition, but she had everything that she needed packed in her luggage. Wow. When she came back, she once again didn't know where she was going to set up at, but she had everything she needed. So when she got the call from another friend of hers to tell her about this opportunity in the space, instantaneously, she didn't have to do nothing. She didn't have to find the pictures to put on the wall. She didn't have to find anything. Everything was in her luggage, packed and ready to go. The message for tonight is the best is yet to come, because we have to be prepared for the best. And when we don't have the best, we got to keep working hard. We got to keep striving. We got to keep pushing, because God has our front, back, side to side. It's just a matter of us stepping out on his word and believing that he will do it. All we got to do is ask, and he will do it. It's that simple. We hear it in church all the time. Ask for what you need, but don't stop there. Same thing with us as Muslims in the mosque. We ask for what we need and what we want. We just actually got to continue to step out on faith and do those actions. That's the message for you. That's the message for me. That's the message for everybody. I pray you receive it. I gave you a lot of examples, and I pray that you understood each one as I flowed with it. And that's all I have. But I have one more thing. I took a note. The question for tonight is, my question is, what do you want to do that you're not doing, and why? So I would like our members to post the answer in the Facebook group. What are you doing what would you like to do, and why are you not doing it? That's the message. The best is yet to come. Let's go. Get ready. Get prepared. Be on time. That's always the key. Be on time and be ready and be prepared. Have a good one. Peace and love, everybody.
All right, all right. Good job, Sister Brandy. Good message, precise and right to the point, brothers and sisters. So you heard it from the Courage Coach, and you heard it from Sister Brandy. Those are the pieces. That is the formula that we need in order to live out the future, in order to have the best is yet to come. So, brothers and sisters, you got a powerful message tonight. Is what we need at this time, because we have about 5 months left, I think. Yeah, about 5 months left. Is it 5 months? Yeah, 5 months left, brothers and sisters. And it's going to be a wrap for 17, right? You won't be able to go back and do anything different. It'll be gone bye-bye forever. So the best of the rest of 2017 is in front of you, is yet to come. But you have to be prepared. And really, you have to be in anticipation of the best. You have to be in anticipation of what you desire and what you want. You have to be ready so you won't have to get ready, brothers and sisters. That's what time it is. That's what faith means. You in preparation. You don't see it coming, but you know it's coming, and you're prepared for it, right? Do you have a little cup that you're preparing for your blessings, or do you have a big bucket, a big tub? Which one do you have, brothers and sisters? Right? That determines what the best is for you and how much faith you have in the best coming your way. Right? It's not how you start something. It's more importantly how you finish it. How are you going to finish 2017? You know how you're going to finish? Is how you run it today, how you run it tomorrow, how you run it every day after that until 2017 is in your rear view mirror. The yet is best to come is a self affirmation. It's a self confirmation. It's a self, belief. That's not something you go around and tell everybody. That's not something you tell you. Yeah, it's better to come. Yeah, it's best to come. The best is yet to come. The best is yet to come. I mean, who you trying to convince? You convince yourself, and let your action convince other people, not your words. Words to only be spoken to yourself to inspire you and to motivate you and to keep you encouraged. Your actions should do the same for other people, not your words. All right, brothers and sisters, thank you very much for being here. This is broadcast number 114, on our way to 1114, on our way to 12,014. We're going to continue, brothers and sisters, until we reach all the people that this message is designed for. We've already reached you, so now we're trying to reach your friends, your relatives. That's why you have to share this stream. If it's worthy of your time, it should be worthy of everybody else's time that you know. Because your time is the most valuable time to you. So, brothers and sisters, thank you for being here. See you, God willing, next week. We got a special broadcast coming up July 23rd. July 23rd. Mark your calendar. July 23rd. Make sure you're here. We're going to pub it up. Make sure you're here. We're going to bring on an inductee to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So, oh yeah, we doing it here. We're going to bring on one of the inductees of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. They're in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame with Chuck Berry and who else? I'm sure all the big international music stars. He's going to be here with us the 23rd of July. So make sure you come back, brothers and sisters. Right? This platform is getting better and better, and you're going to help us. You're going to help us because the best is yet to come here at Black Wealth Empowerment Live. Thanks for being here. We'll see you at the top, not from the top, because you, your family, but most importantly, our Black community deserves your very best. Until next time, take care. God bless.